There are many Western games on Roblox, but not all of them are worth your attention. I tested the 3 most popular ones and can now give an objective assessment based on 5 criteria: updates, amount of content, player activity, gameplay, and visuals. Let's start with the most famous game, the Wild West. Updates are extremely rare, but when they do come out, they are well thought out and executed. There is enough content, especially for new players. But if you've been playing for a long time, it can get boring. The graphics and atmosphere are among the game's strongest points. It is the visual presentation that creates the feeling of a real Western. The gameplay is dynamic. In one session, you can catch criminals, rob a train, and hunt alligators. The visuals are done with attention to small but noticeable details. But the big downside is that the number of players is gradually decreasing. Ratings: updates 3 out of 10, content 10 out of 10, activity 7 out of 10, gameplay 10 out of 10, visuals 10 out of 10. The next game is Cowboy Game. This is an unusual project with simple graphics and a minimalist interface, but with unexpectedly deep mechanics. For example, if you hit an enemy's hand, they drop their weapon. If you hit their hat, it flies off. To speed up your horse, you need to enter a command in the chat. The shootouts are short but intense, requiring tactics and precision. Despite its overall minimalism, the game feels fresh. It is constantly being updated, with developers regularly adding new features. There's not much content, but what there is will last a long time. The average online player count is around 40. Which is due to the paid access for 25 Robux. The visuals are specific but atmospheric. The sound design is very well thought out. Ratings: updates 10 out of 10, content 7 out of 10, activity 4 out of 10, gameplay 7 out of 10, visuals 7 out of 10. And the last game is Westbound. At first glance, the game seems outdated and lacking in a consistent style. Customization is limited, and most items are pay to win. Shooting feels heavy and awkward. On the plus side, it has good support for mobile devices. There is content, hunting, robberies, shootouts, but the presentation is uninteresting. The gameplay is monotonous and quickly becomes boring. Updates are released more often than in the Wild West, but they do not fundamentally change the situation. Despite this, the game has high online traffic, more than 2,300 players at the same time. Ratings: updates 4 out of 10, content 8 out of 10, activity 10 out of 10, gameplay 3 out of 10, visuals 3 out of 10. That's the picture. Each game has its strengths and weaknesses. The choice depends on what is more important to you: visuals, depth of mechanics, or an active community. This is just my opinion. Only you can decide what to play. New videos are released every day. Subscribe so you don't miss out.